right, I've got problems with my tablet this morning. So anyway, so part 2. So once the cell starts to oxidate, it starts to change its form. Mind you, the microbes die easily, and they're the major game players in the cell, holding the shape of the cell. So once they leave, all bets are off. It's super hard to get them back in. There's like a lot of things that I've been working on with my biodynamic, composting stuff that I'm working on, on creating edible soil to return microbes back into the system, that everybody can make, that you don't have to rely on other people to cure your inflammatory disease, which is causing all other disease in your body and death. Okay, so let's go on and finish reading this. So they're finding it's a bacteria, not a, that word. This causes, they're saying it's causing blood clots, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And the way to fight it, that is to cure it, is with antibiotics, anti-inflammatories, and anticoagulants, aspirin, indicating that this disease has been poorly treated. Okay, so if people had that word, a C on the front and a V on the back word, you wouldn't want to give them any kind of aspirin. This is what happened during the Spanish flu. When aspirin hit the marketplaces, and it stopped fevers. And so what happened is that when the Spanish flu came back around in people in a few weeks, it actually killed them, right? Like within days, because once the strain went dormant in the body and there wasn't a fever to actually kill it and fight it, it mutated. So when it came back up in the system, it killed people. So I'm going to say no aspirin to, handle anything. You don't want anything that's going to block fever, because you really need fever for the body, in order for the body to fight a lot of different things. It says antibiotics. You don't really need, you don't really need antibiotics for anything. There's so many amazing natural things that you can use that are so much better than an antibiotic. Anti-inflammatories and anticoagulants. If you have extreme stuff going on, blood clots, you might want to go to the hospital and get some anticoagulants. But if you, actually change your lifestyle and your diet, you probably won't need any of those, even if this is the main cause of what they're saying is happening in Italy, from people. It says, the sensational news to the world was produced by Italian doctors by performing autopsies on corpses, produced by the C on the front word and the V on the back word. Something else, according to Italian pathologists, ventilators and intensive care unit were never needed. On Thursday in Italy, the change of protocols began. Italy, the appeal, global pandemonium thing, is revealed and lifted by the WHO. This remedy already knew and did not inform the Chinese to do business. Source was Italian Ministry of Health. Okay, they think it's a bacteria that caused, amplified with 5G, electromagnetic radiation. Actually, it's microwave radiation. Microwave, cook you in a microwave, which also produces inflammation and hypoxia. Here they're saying take aspirin 100 milligrams. I wouldn't, just in case that you do get some kind of viral agent. Your body will not be able to fight it off at all if you take aspirin. Anything that blocks fever. blood shown to clot blood, which causes thrombosis and prevents blood from flowing, not oxygenating the heart and the lungs, and the person dying quickly, cannot breathe. In Italy, they messed up the WHO protocol and did an autopsy on the body. Oh, because, they're burning them, right? So, it says they cut the body, opened their arms and legs. Other parts of the body, and surrendered account that the veins were dilated and clotted blood. All veins and arteries filled, prevented blood from flowing normally, transporting oxygen to all organs, mainly brain. I mean, this is happening now. I mean, pretty much all my clients that the last 20 years that I work on have inflammatory disease, right? So they're slowly dying, right? Just keep on adding stuff until the blood just stops flowing, or the organs, start dying because of suffocation. That's kind of like, really what happens. So, it's like no surprise to me. It's just advanced blood inflammatory disease.